there, and welcome to the Presenter Box blog. I'm Brian Sharp. Today's video, we're going to talk about what to charge for your events. Now, whether you already have put on tons of events or it's just something you're kicking around, this is one of the most common questions and frankly challenges that we all have that put on events. So I just want to give you a few pointers that I've learned through the years on having put on a number of them myself. The number one thing I think you really have to think about is, what is your goal? What I mean by that is we oftentimes will run across presenters and say, I want to put on a workshop, but they don't really know why. They just know they want to put one on because maybe they need to make some quick money, or because they saw someone else do it, or whatever the reason may be. But you need to understand why you want to put this on. What is the goal? Is your goal to make money on ticket sales? Is your goal to build your brand? Is your goal to build the community or collaborate? Or is your goal to maybe ultimately get some products and services sold at the end of the event? Doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong answer to that. But before you think about pricing, you need to know your goal. Because if your goal is ticket sales, then obviously you're going to need a little bit of a higher price point. If your goal is on the other end of the spectrum, where you want to educate and hopefully earn the opportunity to do business with people, then the most important thing are butts and seats. So maybe you do a free event or you keep it very low cost. But the number one thing you need to think about is, what is my goal? Number two is you need to know your audience and your competition. You need to know your audience. What are they willing to pay for this? Is this a half-day event or a full event? Is this a series? Is it online or is it offline? But you need to know your audience, and when and where are they willing to go, and what are they willing to pay? One of the great ways to find this out is actually to survey them or check out some similar events being put on by your competition. And yes, we all have competition. And the third thing, after first you know what your goal is, you know your audience, the third thing that you really need to think through is being flexible. It may not be correct the first time. You may need to adjust your price. You may need to offer a 2-for-1. You may need to have a coupon. You may need to have an affiliate program. I don't know what it might be, but just know that you have to have some flexibility in your pricing. Where we've seen too many presenters make mistakes and end up having to, either fail miserably at the event, or worse yet, cancel it altogether. It's because they stick up this super high price and they're set in their ways because they know it's valuable, and then no one shows up. Remember, our number one goal overall is butts and eyeballs. So make sure you price your event accordingly. Let me know what questions you have about pricing your event. Feel free to leave those below. You can also connect with us online over at presenterbox.com. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.